So we have reports about a potential opening scene for Avengers Doomsday. Now, these are just rumors, but it sounds very intriguing to me. And if this happens, it's going to change everything in Marvel, especially if you go in this direction. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to set the stage for a high stakes Avengers story. And I really like this idea in general, if this ends up being part of the movie. The first multiverse incursion in Marvel's Avengers Doomsday is set to occur in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe. Maguire's Spider-Man was last seen in Spider-Man No Way Home, where he returned to his own universe at the end. He is now set to return in Doomsday. According to a report from Scooper Majestic, the opening scene of Avengers Doomsday may feature the worlds of Deadpool, Wolverine, and Maguire's Spider-Man beginning to collide due to a multiverse incursion, but the Earths will be saved by the TVA. That makes sense to me because you've had the TVA with Loki, and we've seen Deadpool and Wolverine in a different universe. Maguire came back in No Way Home. So that would be intriguing to me, and that would, in my opinion, capture the audience's attention immediately. Recently, insider Daniel RPK reported that Maguire's Spider-Man was wearing a CGI suit while filming Avengers Doomsday and will have a short beard similar to Ultimate Spider-Man. That makes a lot of sense, especially when you're more mature as a character. To have a beard, you just adds different layers to your character. And I like that decision if that's what Disney Marvel decides to do with Tobey Maguire's character as Spider-Man. In Avengers Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom isn't truly evil, as he believes he is trying to save the multiverse from incursions. I've heard that story as well, where Doctor Doom is trying to just save people, and then he gets to a point where I think there's a report like his family dies, and then it makes him go rogue. So that would be insane, and it gets you caring about Doctor Doom. That's the biggest thing for Doomsday. You got to get people on board with Doctor Doom's story. You got to get people saying, "Look, we're gonna root for him, even though he's evil, but his plans and intention has to be something where it's like, okay, that makes sense. That's something I can get on board with." If you make it Doctor Doom focused, this movie will be great, in my opinion. As you see here, in his twisted logic, the only way for the multiverse to survive is to unify all new universes in one place, Battle World, under his rule. He sees this as a sole path to ensuring survival for everyone. That would be a cool way to do things. I know Captain America's coming back. I've heard different things about Hydra Cap being a potential character. I could see a situation where you have two different Captain Americas, the good one, the Hydra Cap. And obviously, I think they're going to have different versions of Robert Downey Jr., not just like Doctor Doom, but as Iron Man. It's going to be crazy. And I think it's going to be really interesting if they open the Avengers Doomsday and you have Doctor Doom just trying to save these different universes, because we know this is part of what's happened after Endgame. So if you open the scene where Doctor Doom, he has seen all the time travel from Endgame, and he's seen how much chaos it's created with all this back and forth, and then he fails at saving the multiverse, and it costs him his family. Man, that's going to really get people on board right away. And you've got to make sure you get people caring about his character. If you make it a Doctor Doom focused movie, this would be a great film. They'll knock it out of the park. I know there's a lot of different characters in this movie, and Tobey Maguire coming back, it does surprise me because I thought he was returning for Secret Wars. That was my initial thought. But Disney Marvel's all in on this. They're trying to get people back. You've seen different people on the internet complain about, oh, not enough women representation. But you have to remember, at the end of the day, Marvel is a boy brand. They are here to, make characters for men. That's their main market. And they haven't done enough of that over the last 6 years. And seeing, Captain America as Chris Evans, we have Chris Hemsworth. I just hope that they've learned their lesson. We can get good movies again, and Marvel can get back on track. And if they want to earn the audience's trust, just make good movies, tell good stories, and get people caring again. Remember, it's not about the comic book nerds. It's about the general audience who doesn't watch a lot of this stuff. If they're not on board, then this movie will fail. It's just the reality. Doesn't mean it's going to be a bad movie, because you've had movies at the box office not perform well, but still be solid. Thing is this, if they want to continue down this road of making more superhero movies, it's got to perform well at the box office. And if it doesn't, it's going to create a lot of issues at Disney and Marvel Studios. So it needs to be a movie where it's incredible. It can't be just good. It has to be exceptional. They have to knock it out of the park and get people excited for what's to come in Marvel. So if you can get people on board with Secret Wars, I know the plan for Disney and Marvel is to reset the X-Men at some point. So if they can bring a team in a different universe helping out, and then let's just say you have the old X-Men passing the baton down to the new X-Men. That's what I like to see. These old characters be like mentors so you can continue on to the next phase. And they'll be in good shape. We'll see how it all plays out. I just want to have some positivity because you see so much negativity online about Marvel. And I get it. They haven't done a good job. Like I've already said, I like Fantastic Four, I like Thunderbolts, but I can admit the movies didn't do too well at the box office. And if the average fan isn't showing up, then they're going to stop making these projects. So you just want to see them get back to their roots. And I like the teaser trailers, they're good, right? It's not like they're knocking it out of the park, but I do like the Cyclops trailer if that's true, because that suit is unbelievable. Hope you guys enjoy my reaction to the Avengers Doomsday potential opening scene. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Love to hear your thoughts as well, and I'll catch you all in the next one.